My name is Nick Redfern. I am Head of Enforcement at IP firm Rouse. This video is about how a business addresses a sudden new IP infringement or counterfeiting problem. You are a fast-growing new brand with strong funding. You have gone from startup to multinational overnight through phenomenal sales growth. Your brand, your content or technology is rapidly becoming famous. Sudden recognition spreads through global internet access around the world. Almost immediately you can see infringement growth in your home country or from reports around the world. Everyone wants to piggyback on your hard-won success. You are accountable for ensuring that this growing threat from counterfeits and copycats is under control, and it doesn't derail your business's commercial ambitions. You might be a general counsel, a head of IP, or even a commercial management person. Reports from customers, distributors, trade partners all suggest that the pace of infringement is now almost overwhelming. In the consumer goods sectors, this may mean counterfeit products. These are most often from Asia, especially China. After all, the world's factory makes everything, both good and bad. E-commerce allows counterfeiters to produce and ship across the globe in weeks. Information or trade secret leaks from your official factories can mean that counterfeiters can get access to high-quality information and samples in order to copy your products and, in some cases, promote and sell ahead of official launches. In consumer services, misuse online happens almost immediately. Misleading adverts, fake services, and unrelated goods appearing with your brand on them are common infringement problems. IP advisors and service companies are reaching out and offering their services. Your board wants answers and you have to provide them. The top 5 issues we suggest looking at are as follows. A major challenge for companies in this position is asymmetric sales and IP protection. IP portfolios take time to build, months or years to apply for IP around the world. Getting the right IP and getting enough registrations to enforce, trademarks and designs especially, in key markets is critical. A company like yours needs speed and a plan, not a business-as-usual approach. Prepare other IP steps too. Copyright, unfair competition rights, customs recordals. These are all ways to enforce IP separately from your IP filing programs. This also needs focus. Getting the right support in a few key places is what you need. Digital IP assets such as domain names, social media handles and other URLs need to be ordered and aligned to support your online presences and especially tackle e-commerce problems in China. There are wider control positions to organise, such as your supply chain contracts or trade secrets protection. Online takedown systems might seem like a silver bullet solution, but they only remove the adverts, not the actual counterfeit goods in the real world. A clear enforcement strategy is critical. Don't just tackle the first infringement that comes across your desk. After all, finding leads is not your problem. That just pours money into a giant game of whack-a-mole. Set priorities with your business and work with your business team on these issues. Set KPIs to measure success. This might include executing your first major case or filing a series of customs recordals, obtaining a landscape analysis, creating a PR or external affairs campaign, or setting up an online takedown program. Set your internal processes. Set your level of ambition to inform your IP strategy. Who will need to make contributions from different stakeholders? Your legal team, your supply chain, marketing, digital and IT, product development, and so on. Who needs to be around the table with you? And who should be accountable for what? What capabilities should you develop as an in-house function and what should be outsourced? Now you can set budgets for the different online and offline IP protection solutions required. Business resources are usually light in fast-growing companies. You need a virtual brand protection team. This means enforcement advisors on the ground in key places, such as China or Southeast Asia, and perhaps some key hubs like United Arab Emirates and Singapore. Having an offline program is vital to actually stopping the infringing goods. Online programs to remove all of those online adverts should be set up in conjunction, collecting data and interfacing with the offline enforcement work. Other third parties must work seamlessly in this structure, such as investigators, perhaps your own distributors. Over the last 3 decades, Rouse has advised many startups and fast-growth brands as they come across sudden IP infringement problems. With offices in China, Southeast Asia, the Middle East and Africa, we help design strategies, solve complex problems and implement IP enforcement programs. Drop us a line before your board calls you to get ahead of the problem.